As you can see, this is Samsung Notepad, the model number NP750. This is the BIOS page. So today we're going to get into BIOS, enable the USB boot to reinstall Windows 11. So let's check it out. So first thing first, this is the Windows 11 bootable thumb drive. We're going to connect here and then we're going to restart the machine. And while we restart it, we're going to keep pressing F2. So let's do it. First thing, on the right hand side, I believe there is a USB port. So you're going to connect there. Now press and hold the power button to shut it down completely. As you can see, there is no more light. Now we're going to press the power button again. And we're going to keep pressing F2 to get into BIOS. Here is the BIOS page. There are 4 sections, as you can see. I don't like the illustration, it looks so great. Normally, Windows BIOS are always like kind of traditional things, but this is nice. So, advanced, security, and boot option. On the system information, you're going to find the system information. There is nothing to change. And then if you get into advanced option, we're going to see those. Okay, we can leave it like that. And that screen is touch enabled, so instead of using the trackpad, you can touch the screen and change the settings. So from security, as you can see, the secure boot standard, which is fine, we can leave it like that. But later on, we're going to turn off the secure boot. Why? Otherwise, it's going to sometimes give some sort of error. Okay, so TPM is enabled, but if you would like, you can shut it down temporarily. That's all fine. Okay, so now let's get into boot menu. From there, secure boot control is on. So I'm going to switch it off. Okay, because when I leave it on, I found the error message, which is you're going to see on the next screen. So if you leave it on, and even if you try to reinstall the Windows from GPT, it's going to show you error code like that. Exactly like that, secure boot violation. Okay, so make sure secure boot is switched off. And then save it by F10, and now it shows the boot option, priority option. The first one is my USB stick, which is installer, and second one automatically change into current Windows in it. So you're going to save it, and once you save it, it's going to restart and load it up from the USB stick. So there are a couple of things that we done. We switched off the TPM, and we switched off, disable the secure boot. Otherwise, it shows secure boot violation. Okay, so you can leave it on and give it a try. If you don't get the error message, that's all fine. Now, this machine does have a Type-C connector, means I can't connect my mouse and keyboard because the the trackpad wouldn't work as soon as you get into Windows setup page, which is fine. Later on, we can update the drivers and that should be fixed. So I'm using external mouse in there. I'm going to accept the terms and condition, hit next. Now, be careful. If you do have any data, don't delete or format it. If you do, you're going to lose everything. But I don't have anything in there, so I'm good to go. I'm going to delete every single partition that you can see and make a single partition for the entire SSD. So one by one, I'm going to delete it. All right, now I'm going to hit next. Once I hit next, it's going to load up everything from 0 to 100%. It might take a couple of restarts, and after that, Windows should be ready. So let's check at the end if that is successful boot or not. Alright, so setup is finalizing now. Still, we might gonna struggle because the trackpad driver is missing. Even the keyboard driver also missing. I don't know how it's possible, but it does. So make sure you use the external mouse and keyboard while you update the drivers, and then it should be fine. Thank you so much for watching. If you do like this video, please thumbs up and make sure you share and subscribe. Bye for now.